Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is me, well, running the West Side Highway here in New York City. Yeah, this is a one I've done about 1,000 times. But in any case, just showing off the camera a little bit. I'll talk about it in the live portion. Let's go. Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is me too. This is day 9 of the November Leetcode Day Challenge. Hit the like button, subscribe button, join me in Discord. Let me know what you think about today's problem. Today we have an easier problem. Yes, because yesterday was kind of annoying, right? Yeah. Hope you like the intro. I'm testing out. I got okay, actually it's not in front of me, but I got a new Insta360 camera thing, so I'm just playing around with it. It's I need to kind of clean up the lens because, as you can see, there's a little bit of something. But let me know what you think. Hopefully, I mean, obviously, this is in New York, both in day and night. But I hope, I am traveling to Buenos Aires in a couple of days. So hopefully, I'm working out the kinks, and we'll see. And let me know in the comments how you feel. Yeah, and alongside that, I just want to, do the only thing that I guess I do ads for, which is my Instagram page. Yeah, I mean, that's it. I mean, I don't know. It's Larry somewhere. It's Instagram. Hit a follow. I mean, you don't even have to hit the follow, but I just posted a new photo, and in preparation for my travel. So definitely, I don't know if you like it. If you like this content, and if you like the photo, let me know in the let me know in the comments. But you just hit the like button. I don't know. I look, I'm not making money these days, all right? So so I'm trying to make likes, if you will. Anyway, all right. Today, let's get started. Today we have today we have count operations to obtain 0. All right. You have 2 numbers, okay? 1 operation. You must subtract num2 from num1 or okay. So basically, you subtract one from the other, the smaller one from the bigger one, right? I guess that's probably right. Return. Okay. This is actually the GCD algorithm, kind of. I mean, you do it in a repeated way, etc., but this is essentially GCD. And this is actually a good, or like a modestly good thing to kind of practice on, try to figure out how to do this better, right? And of course, with this is you go 10, you go with the input being up to 10 to the 5th, you can do this just by simulation. But of course, when you do repeated subtraction, you can also do division and modulo, and then you can play around the operation. This is actually a very fun problem to kind of just play around with because, like I said, it is literally GCD. GCD, by the way, maybe I'm using too much acronyms, but GCD is greatest common denominator, and it is something that for competitive programming especially, like, you should know it like the back of your hand. And if you don't know the back of your hand, you should take a look at it once in a while, I suppose. But yeah, that's all I have for today, except for doing the problem. So we can just do it, right? Like, but yeah, but you may think that, well, then what's the worst case in here, right? Well, the worst case in here is such that, one of them is 1 and the other is 10 to the 5th, and so we'll do at most 10 to the 5th, and we are good, right? And that's it. And here maybe we can even, like, write some invariant of, like, okay, if num2 is greater than 0, then yeah, the invariant maybe, and you don't need to do this because it's easy, you could even do it in a naive way, is that num1 is greater than you go to num2. So then we can maybe write, like, if num2 is greater than num1, then we just swap them, right? And you may think, is this an overkill for this problem? The answer is almost certainly probably yes. Almost certainly probably yes. you know, works 100% of the time, 2/3 of the time. But these are the kind of habits that you want to get into, right? Because these are the things that allow you to write the next steps a lot easier. I mean, this one maybe just slightly easier. And now you don't have to write this if statement. So then you can just write num1, we subtract it by num2, right? And technically this is a little bit off, I suppose, because in that case, then I mean, num2 is going to be the smaller number. So yeah. So there could be a case where num1 is whatever, but I guess you can just put the if outside, right? And of course, every time you do a subtraction, you increment by 1. And I think you're good. But I think these are a kind of muscle memory or practice that so that you don't thinking about how to write fewer if statements and writing it correctly. Maybe I just missed off by 1. I mean, I think there is like a little bit awkward the way that I write it, only because of this swap. I think this swap actually, yeah. This is more like a do while loop, and that's why. But I have to do swap afterwards. The reason is because, well, we already do that. This is why I put it in front, right? It's because going in, this will be good, but this is the invariant that's going to be true at this point. But then after this, subtraction is no longer true. So then you make the invariant true by doing this again. And then, well, I mean, I guess just increment. But yeah. All right, there you go. Let's try some bigger numbers or even edge cases, right? 10 to the 5th. Does 10 to the 5th have 4 zeros or 5 zeros? Man, sometimes I embarrass myself. But it looks okay, so let's give it a submit. And there we go. Like I said, you obviously can do this with GCD and modular math and all these things, but it's fine. That's all I have for this one. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about the intro, and yeah, stay good, stay healthy, take good mental health. I will see y'all later and take care. Bye bye.